Hey everyone, my name is David Dunbar, or the Theme Park Evangelist. I apologize I never did a YouTube video yesterday. Just didn't get around to it. And the funny thing is, when I did feel like it, I had got back from the church and I ended up going straight down the stairs and watching The Office with my brother instead. So, oh well, it happens, you know. It is what it is. But anyway, so the other reason why I didn't do anything yesterday is because I end up sleeping in until like 11 yesterday, which ironically today I slept until um, 1 o'clock today. But here's the other funny thing is yesterday um, I had to go to the grocery store. So yesterday I think I left around 4 o'clock and I went to Meyer and I did the whole Meyer pickup for the first time. I was going to YouTube it, but I decided I'm not going to. So I decided I'll talk about it today. So I got to Meyer and I parked in this spot. And this is basically how it works if you haven't done it before. If you're unfamiliar with Meyer, Meyer is a Michigan based company and they go as far south as Lexington, Kentucky. So, you know, I'm at my store and I park in the spot and I saw the sign that says call or text the number on the sign. So I texted the number and it sends a text message or call to a phone that's over in the Meyer pickup area. And it lets them know that you have arrived. So at this point, my orders are, ready. So they had to go get it out of the refrigerators and all that fun stuff that they have set up. I was working the day that they got it out the whole original health screening area, which was the original reason why they cleared out that space in the first place. And then they saw that the whole pickup thing was becoming a really big deal, so they decided, well, we're going to join in too, which, I don't blame them. Actually, my store is the first store I know of that has three ways of being able to pick up your groceries. So maybe even four. So, of course, you've got shipped. I think we're up to five now, if I'm not mistaken. So, our original was shipped. Then we got Meyer Pickup. Then we got DoorDash. Then we recently got whatever you call it, Instacart. So we have all those guys. Plus, you can get your groceries delivered via shipped, and you can do that through the Meyer app. So originally, the only way to get your groceries delivered to your house was through shipped, and you had to go through the shipped app or the shipped website to get your groceries delivered through Meyer. But now you can actually go through the Meyer website and you can pay Meyer prices to get your groceries paid for. And this was a big deal for us because now you can still get your groceries delivered and it's still being done through the same company that was doing it originally. And now they're getting a bigger tip because now we're building in their tip into the delivery fee. So it's only $9.95. And the Kroger is doing the same thing, but their delivery service is Instacart. So ours is shipped, but we also have Instacart as well, which was Publix's for many years. I remember when Publix first got theirs. So it's kind of weird seeing all these, different um, delivery services that you can get through the grocery store. I'm actually laying on my bed right now and just kind of relaxing a little bit before I go clean the church, and also I got to go do the dishes still. I've already done a good chunk of the kitchen, but I'm gonna go do the rest. But I've had my aunt like worrying over me, like, oh no, I hope David hasn't been going anywhere. And yesterday, literally, the only place I went was my store, and I never even got out of the car. It was so convenient. As I said, I texted that number. One of my friends came out, of course, a coworker, and she told me everything they had and what they didn't have. And or more or less what they didn't have. So she had me open my trunk, she put everything in, and then I was good to go. I left. I went to the U.S. Bank ATM over by my church, and I pulled out the rent money I owed my roommate, and I paid off everything I owed him, which was amazing. I forgot to tell my mom that. And then I came home. I brought my food in. I had stopped at McDonald's, and I did the whole curbside pickup. It was, you know, very different than when I had done it in the past because the person never once touched me, which was great, nor got close to me, which was even better. Um, I then I went home. I brought in all the groceries after I brought in all my food. I paid Zane, my roommate, back everything I owed him. And then I sat around for a little bit and played some games, and then I finally got around to cleaning the church. And then, of course, I had a bit of an issue with the vacuum, but I decided to finally give up and I left it upstairs. Maybe the cleaning company can figure it out because I don't know anything about commercial vacuums, and I was getting really angry because I spent probably 45 minutes trying to figure out something I was never going to be able to figure out, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's pretty much my story right now. I haven't really done anything other than sit around the house, and even if I do go anywhere, I try to stay as contactless as possible. Like last night, I did have to go through the drive-thru at McDonald's for my brother's dinner, and I did wear a mask. I never wear a mask through the drive-thru. I know I'm gonna get some hate for that, but I did last night just because of the fact that I have been living with someone with COVID. Yes, he is getting better, but I still am trying to be safe until I know he's 100% better. And once I'm like completely done with quarantine, then I'll go back to normal. But right now, I'm gonna treat myself like I might have COVID. So even though I know 100% I don't, I'm still treating myself like I do. And it's still been kind of weird, I'm basically my life right now is I wake up, I have nowhere to go, I have nowhere to be, but yet I still shave, which is kind of weird. I just kind of go through day to day like, well, I have nothing going on. It's called whatever happens happens. Yeah, I definitely hope that I get to go back to work sooner. I want to go back to work soon because I'm tired of my mind thinking, why go to bed early when you have no reason to get up early? And I'm tired of, thinking to myself, why go to, or what's the problem with going to bed late is really what I was thinking when I'm just going to end up getting up late anyway because it's not like I have to get up early right now. It's not like I have to see anybody, and I can't even see anybody right now anyway. Stinks. Like right now, it's snowing outside, and I'm not even worried about it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go to my church later and clean, but that's only just up the road for about 10 minutes, and then I'm coming straight back, getting pizza delivered for the first time in years. And I'm not talking about my roommates. My roommates do that all the time, but then again, they don't mind, and I guess they have the money to do it too. But it's called the reason why I have always gotten pizzas picked up is because my parents have always been like, well, me, I'm a pizza delivery boy. My brother's a pizza delivery boy. Why do they need to pay for someone to go and pick up a pizza when the two of us are capable? And we are, but the reason why I'm doing it this time is because I know for a fact that we're not really supposed to be out right now. Yes, I found out Domino's does have contactless delivery or curbside pickup. But here's the funny thing. So we live smack in the middle between the Domino's and the church. So I have to go this way to go to my church. The Domino's is that way. So that would mean me driving all the way down to church and then backtracking, going all the way back to go get the pizza, and then coming all the way back here. it's actually easier if I go straight to the church and I go do what I need to do. Pizza guy comes and delivers the food right at 7:30. Therefore, I get to stay at the church as long as I need to, get what I need done. Everything's bought and paid for. And then when I'm done, I just come back home. Oh, look, the food's already here. And if I need to go upstairs and microwave it, it's already done. My brother can't drive any car except mine, and my car will be with me. So, it only makes too much sense that we have it delivered this time. And it's like one of those one time thing only. It's not like I'm going to be doing this on a regular basis. Anyway, so this will be a separate vlog to what I'm going to be doing next. I wanted to give you guys another update on how it's been going, living, in the same household for. We're going on, let's see here, today, or 10 days from now, I'll be finally done with my quarantine. I was technically supposed to be done at 4:30 today. Yesterday I can't even remember what time I was supposed to start, but today I technically was supposed to be done at 4:30, and yet here I am. It is now 4:09, so technically I should still be working for another 21 minutes, and I'm just laying on my bed right now, just YouTubing. But at least I'm YouTubing now versus later. I figured tonight I would go watch The Office with my brother again. Not really so much in the mood to play my game today. I did so much last night. It's an old Super Nintendo game called New Horizons Uncharted Waters. You can see it's the original Uncharted Waters game. And I literally just got to the part with this blonde hair guy. He's being chased around by his female pirate, and I guess she just kidnapped his girlfriend over in Lisbon. So I'm just kind of saving up some more money to get the best armor, because what's going to happen is I'm going to go over to Massawa over in the Middle East, and then I'm going to find the secret to Atlantis, and then she's going to show up, and there's going to be this giant navy that's going to come from nowhere, and I need to be prepared for it. So I need to bring the best ship with me this time. And also, I have to make sure I have the best sword and the best armor, because you never know what can happen. So I'm not even going to be able to bring a teeny tiny ship with me this time. Because normally when I go sailing around Africa, I make sure I have like a ship that can go around for days. But this time I have to make sure I bring my big battleship with me. So I technically have two big battleships that are ready to go, and I'm going to have to take them both with me this time. Because there's no way that I'm gonna go commit suicide, basically. So yeah, I'm kind of staying right where I am, and I need 60 gold bars. I'm like quarter of the way there, and so I have like 20 more gold bars or so to go, and then I'll be able to afford the best armor. I already had the best sword, and then I'll be unstoppable. I'll be invincible, basically. Oh, on a side note, TJ messaged me a link. He said that a brand new bakery shop basically just opened in Disney Springs, and he would like to go there with me on February 27th. I told him, yeah, we definitely should go there. He would like to go get his birthday cake that night, because his birthday's the next day. It's the good news. No matter what, I'm going to be staying with you for your birthday, so that night I'll be staying with him. I'll explain more about that later, because I haven't even told him why yet, because he hasn't even asked me. Oh, I wonder why. Well, he doesn't know that my brother has plans to stay with his friends that night, so I'll make sure I explain that to him later. So I'll make sure I explain all my trips next week. Like, well, not all my trips. I mean, I'll explain my trip in full detail next week, since we're almost a month away at this point. So, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next vlog, which will be talking about Test Track and Epcot. So I was tempted to do that now, but there's just so much to talk about with the whole COVID situation. I decided to do that all in one vlog. Anyways, guys, always remember you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Have a great day. Peace out.